So here I am. I see these things and these images in the sidewalk. I go back and I take some pictures of them with my iPhone, because I always carry that. And later that day I came back with my real camera. I just couldn't believe it, the things I was seeing. Then it made me look everywhere I went. I had to look down on my runs, and I started seeing more and more and more. I was in a way stunned. How does this happen? How do these images get inside the sidewalk? Some were very faint, and some were really very, very clear. So, wow, something's happening. More is happening. So it's an accumulation of all these things is what I'm talking about. And then also on my run, I'm looking at rocks. Rocks this big, this big. They're all over the place. And now I'm starting to see images in rocks. Again, many of them Native American appearing, with some images look like a chieftain with a feather headdress and that kind of thing. Amazing. So all kinds of those. Well, then we went on several trips around the world, but the first one in 2007 we went to Peru. In order to get to Machu Picchu with the sacred site, you have to take a 4-hour train trip, and it's one of those trains that in the car that have the windows on the top as well. And so you're whiling away the time, and all of a sudden I'm looking up and we're getting close to Machu Picchu, and I see these clouds, and here's this cloud like this, wings out. It was a condor. It was a cloud of a condor, and next to it was an image in clouds of the puma. Now, because we'd been there and we did some research, we knew that the condor and the puma were 2 of the 3 sacred totems or images of the Inca. So here I'm taking pictures. I'm getting up in the middle of the car. I'm taking pictures. This is incredible. What can you say? It just piqued my interest. When I got to Machu Picchu, I had to look at everything in a different way. My eyes were being opened up, is all I can say, to all the possibilities, all the things around it. I started seeing things at Machu Picchu I didn't anticipate. In the rock walls, in the sidewalks, not the sidewalk, but the stone pathways. All very interesting. So now clouds are in my mind. Now when I see clouds like I had seen, now I have to look up all the time. And I started seeing more and more and more. I remembered every day I had to take my camera with me, because I never knew when something was going to appear. So I could be taking pictures of clouds many hours a day sometimes. It was, my neck was getting, imagine doing this, incredible, that it's painful to do this. Your neck gets really creaky. Anyway, these experiences all led to an opening of my mind, my vision, my ability to see things. It's like practicing anything. You get better at it. I believe that's to be true. And that's led, particularly these cloud images, have led to 2 books. A Journey to the Clouds, which we did in 2009, which is about 200 pictures of clouds around the world, and Faces of the Universe, Sacred Images, which was done in 2010. And these cloud images are incredible. They're so precise. Most people can see what's in them, and they're unexplainable. In a way, they're like the crop circles in England. What is the message? How does this get formed? It almost is like there has to be an intelligence creating these images. Like someone has a cloud machine somewhere, and they're just pumping these clouds out. It's really kind of funny in a way. But anyway, we felt we had no intentions of doing these books, and yet we felt we had such an incredible array of these photographs that are speaking to us. We felt they should be shared with the world. So we created our website, whenangelstouch.com, and we did the books. So that's our story for the last 10 years, and Who knows what's next?